and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Danielle Bennett.
And I'm Julie Wynn.
A Placer County grand jury found Roseville High School non-compliant with 15 emergency management regulations formulated based on safety plans submitted to the jury. We go to Cam Madrano with more.
Thanks, guys. In their investigation, the grand jury specifically identified the possibilities of a train derailment as their reason to examine RHS safety. Executive Director of Personnel Services John Becker believes the jury devoted much of their time towards abrupt emergencies rather than on-campus crises.
We can always get better with this stuff. These plans don't talk about it. They talk about a train derailing out there with toxic materials. That's not the real safety work we're doing, but the grand jury report's kind of lost in that kind of stuff.
According to RJUHSD Superintendent Denise Herman, some of the jury's suggestions may be financially prohibited. For example, the report calls for the employment of a district employee who oversees all safety concerns at each site.
And we wouldn't be able to afford to hire another person just to oversee safety. So there are some things in the report that we will definitely consider and implement in our safety plan, and there were some things that they were recommending that it's not financially feasible.
In the event of an emergency, safety protocol calls for teachers to utilize the Catapult Emergency Management Service. Substitute teachers do not have access to Catapult because the service is linked with RJUHSD specified emails. In March of last school year, RHS went into lockdown following reports of a firearm on campus. During this time, one Honors English 10 class was under the watch of a substitute teacher who had no official means of communication regarding the status of the lockdown.
The substitute issue is something that definitely we learned and went through last year with the events it seemed like every campus had. At this point in time, because they don't have a district email address, they can't get into Catapult.
The alternative to Catapult EMS requires substitutes to give their personal phone number to the registrar in order to receive updates and information regarding the crisis. The grand jury report deemed this alternative as not compliant with the guidelines used to conduct the evaluation. And as district officials continue to research ways to implement recommendations made by the jury, Becker believes RHS's 106-year-old campus finds itself in a unique situation, and findings such as the grand jury report will help guide district concerns.
There's never an end goal with safety. Every day it's get every kid to school safe, get every kid home safe. You guys have such an old campus with all kinds of nuances and variables that it's always good to force the conversation.
For more on the story, check out last Monday's print edition of Eye of the Tiger.
Homecoming is next week. Here's a look at the upcoming dress days. Monday is Pajama Day, Tuesday is Career Day, Wednesday will be USA Day, Thursday is Beach Day, and Friday is Orange and Black. We now go to Braden Holcomb for sports.
Good morning, and welcome to this Friday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Braden Holcomb. This season, your girls varsity tennis team has started out to a hot 4-1 in league play.
One of the big parts of tennis is cheering on, throughout every match, so everyone gets pumped up because it's 1 point at a time. Being a senior, it definitely just comes with being one of the leadership roles because there's a lot of younger people on the team that look up to all the seniors, and I think all of us, there's about 7 of us, and I think we all do a really good job of setting a tone of teamwork on the team.
I really do look up to the upperclassmen because they're all not only are they good tennis players, but they're also really smart, and they're also involved in school, and they do more than just play good tennis.
Not only has the girls varsity tennis team started out hot this season, the girls varsity golf team has also started out to an impressive 4-1 record.
A lot of people have stepped up this year, and with seniors, we've been doing okay, but our young people have really been stepping it up for the team.
It's been fun. It's a great learning experience. I love golf, so yeah.
As of yesterday morning, the Roseville High School boys varsity football team has a record of 2-3 overall. The boys varsity water polo team is 1-5, while the girls varsity water polo team is 6-4. And the girls varsity volleyball team is 7-10. And that's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. I have the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. Now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Braden. Finally, after tons of teasers, the trailer for Marvel's newest venture, Captain Marvel, came out, and it looks incredible. Every shot of the trailer looks so masterfully created and shot absolutely perfectly. The movie is set in the 90s, and while in theory that is good, they didn't seem to capture that 90s nostalgia at all. Other than a couple of references like a blockbuster and some older cars, it really doesn't even seem like the movie is set in the 90s. Throughout the trailer, we get to see more and more of her lore behind her, and all the fans have been dying to see that. We also get to see retro Nick Fury and Agent Coulson, who have been appearing in every single MCU movie since Iron Man, and to see them in the 90s is awesome. At the end of the trailer, we get to see some of her powers, and she seems super strong. At the end of Infinity War, it shows a sneak peek of Nick Fury trying to call her in to help Thanos, and by her apparent strength, she may be able to beat him. And now we go back to news.
Thanks, Jackson. An RHS senior has taken his drama experience to new heights.
Senior Douglas Paulman is using his skills as a writer to bring people together.
I originally started writing it as a film, and then as I progressed toward this school year, I changed the direction towards it being a play. It's a lot on my plate, but I wouldn't change anything about it. It's a learning process as well, because from where I am right now, this is something I would like to do when I get older, and this is definitely a great first experience because I'm doing it with people that I care about. Everyone in the show is someone I'm close with, someone I'm friends with. Like, I know who and what I'm working with, so it's definitely a very intimate process.
The co-directors are pleased with the congeniality of their cast.
My co-director Annabelle and I, we were doing some script editing in another room. We came back to where everyone was working, and they, on their own, put together a compliment circle, and they were all just like talking about how much they loved each other, and that just, it warmed us up so much.
Senior and cast member John Wallish feels the excitement of the project.
That everybody's just really passionate to just do this, because I think it's just such a unique experience. I think since I've been here, we haven't really had a student-written, we've had like student-directed plays for drama showcases, but having a full-on student-written and student-directed play being fully performed, I think is really great.
Wallish expects to form close bonds with his castmates.
Everybody's so friendly and so nice that everybody gets along well with each other, so that just only with time going by, those relationships are going to grow even stronger.
Pomeen will put on his production in the Patty Baker Theater during the spring. And that's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.